So what information do we have about drugs that are in clinical trials for ROS1 cancers in China, such as ensartinib? So ensartinib does have preclinical potency against ROS1 in addition to ALK. I do not have any clinical efficacy data yet for ensartinib in ROS1 positive lung cancer, but I think ROS1 positive lung cancer, we are blessed to have two TKI options that are commercially available where there's such excellent efficacy data, but we're always hoping for better. We always need better. And so I think it'll be very important to look at upcoming clinical trial data for these alternative ROS1 inhibitors, both in patients that are newly diagnosed with ROS1 lung cancer and also in patients who have had disease progression on crizotinib and entrectinib therapy. There's another question right below it that is a very, very, very important point too that I'm glad was asked. I failed to do this in my talk today, but at every opportunity, I try to highlight that alectinib is the one ALK inhibitor that does not have any activity against ROS1 in ROS1 positive lung cancer. And so you probably gleaned from my talk and Dr. Raez's talk today, there were several TKIs that were overlapping in our talks precisely because ALK and ROS1 share a significant homology in their sequence. And therefore, many of the ALK inhibitors that we have, crizotinib, ceritinib, brigatinib, are all potent against ROS1 as well, but alectinib happens to be the one TKI that is very effective against ALK-positive lung cancer that should not be used in ROS1. And I can tell you that in my experience treating patients with ROS1-positive lung cancer, I have come across second opinions or other occasions where alectinib was tried. And so at every opportunity, I try to emphasize that alectinib does not have activity against ROS1. I think the best data would be looking at the paper that looked at preclinical potency of these TKIs against different kinases, and I'm happy to forward that to you.
Yeah, I think that's a very important question. Patient for this because I one of the existing Grace organization is to empower the patient with information. That's why I am glad that they know that the alectinib doesn't work for ROS1. And as a doctors, we have to apologize because we always like to publish the positive stuff. As you know, every time that we have negative data, we never publish, and it needs to be published because otherwise we have to have evidence that things that don't work too. And I think that's why we have been deficient on that.